Tink TheBarbarian here. This is me doing my vlog of April, and I got some stuff to share. So in May, it'll be Disney Princess and will have been together for 6 months. Our relationship has been growing stronger. It's been going great, and now we're living together. Which, let's be honest, since probably February, you could pretty much say I've been living with her. I mean, I'm pretty sure February is where it started, but I'd go over to her house almost pretty much every day around 5, stay there till I have to go to work the next day, and then, do that whole cycle. I stayed over her place on the weekends a lot. But, yeah, I mean, so you could say I've been living here for a lot longer than that. But officially, April is the beginning of this month. April is when I moved in. I'm completely moved in. I'm here all the time. I don't know, unless I go to my brother's house to hang out with friends and whatnot. But we haven't gotten together for D&D or anything yet because of the weather. I live in Minnesota, so it's very unpredictable. But anyway, all my stuff is over here now. I did have to get a new desk because my current one was, or my previous one I should say, was just a little bit too big for the bedroom. But I made this one work. I got closet shelves and put it on here. So I mean, it's nothing fancy, but I made it work. And let's be honest, all they're doing is holding up monitors and displaying some knickknacks. But if you guys want, comment in the comment section. I will show you a little video of my workspace that I have going on. But anyway, so yeah, everything's moved in, everything's situated, and it's working great. And then in my last vlog, I had mentioned I got a new vehicle. It doesn't look new anymore. Oh, can't tell you how pissed off I am. So what happened is, I live in Minnesota, and we had this winter storm come around, and I was going to the place where I could get the application to move in with Disney Princess. Well, I was coming up to a stoplight, right, and there's a guy in front of me. So before I get like 10 feet away from the guy, the light turns green, and the guy in front of me goes. So I keep going. I do a quick look, make sure no one's coming. There wasn't, and then as soon as I get near the middle of the frickin' intersection, I don't know if the guy tried to stop or not, but he just right there, right in front of me, and BAM! Just frickin' hit him with the front of my vehicle, and y'all, I'm a little pissed at that. Now, luckily for me, it was just the front end that got damaged. It's like almost $5,000 worth of damage, which sucks beyond no belief. But it is minimal damage, and the thing is running like a goddamn trooper. I mean, I hit this car pretty good. I mean, the back passenger side, it's pretty crumbled on this guy's vehicle. Turns out this guy was trying not to be late for a parole meeting. His license had been either suspended or taken away. And after I got the information, I thought it said May 8th is when the insurance card expired. Nope, re-looked at it with the when I got home and whatnot, and after I got done with the police, because that's the first thing you do. Get in a vehicle accident, you call 911. Always do that. Just remember that, people. Anyway, here it was. I took a closer look at it after I got done with the police and whatnot, or actually during the police conversating with me. It expired on March 8th. March 8th! And that oh my god. It kind of pissed me off a little bit. But being the nice guy that I am, the cops hadn't arrived yet, right? And the guy's going, I am late for parole meeting. I'm gonna, probably go to jail if I'm late. It's like, all right, you know what? Let's, get your driver's license. Let's get your insurance card, your phone number, that sort of thing, and I'll just let him know that you had a parole meeting and that you're, wherever his parole meeting was. So I got all that down, and I let him go ahead and go to his meeting. Well, that was stupid of me because now I can't get nothing. I gotta file it through my own insurance and come up with whatever the deductible is for my vehicle, and my insurance is going to go up because I had to file the claim through my insurance. And I tried calling the guy not too long ago to say, hey, I called your insurance company, which I did, and they said you haven't paid your insurance since January, so you don't have coverage. I don't know what you need to do with that, but give me a call back. We've got to work this out. I don't hear from that pinhead for quite some time, actually at all. I still haven't heard from him. I heard from the police officer. He wanted me to send that picture I got of the guy's insurance card. He wanted me to send that to him, so I did. And it's a mess. It pisses me off, but what are you gonna do? So I gotta come up with a deductible and file it through my insurance and go from there. I mean, it's not horrific. The damage isn't horrific looking. I mean, the plastic for the grill is gone. My hood's bent a little bit, and there's some other structural damages that you don't really notice until you actually take a look under the hood. But other than that, it doesn't look. It's not like it crumpled the front of my vehicle. It just really sucks that my new vehicle, not even a month old, gets in a freaking fender bender because some jackass decides to run a red light. Oh, I tried stopping too, but like I said, it was slick that day. I mean yes, onto this place after I got done working, so I'm already tired and irritated. But jeepers, man. So anyway, speaking of work, more on Jay still added some more. Just the other week at the turnover portion of the line, which all it does, we have two flasks, one for the top of the mold, one for the bottom of the mold. And what the turnover does, it turns over the top of the mold so it can fit just nicely on the bottom of the mold, so we can make the casting, fill it up with iron, that sort of thing. Anyway, we've been having problems with the sensors of it, and so it gets caught in the middle somewhere as it's turning over, or it'll just not turn over in general. So Moron J is on the side of the machine, of the core setter machine, that where if anything happens on this end, he has to go and take care of it, which I know is a stupid thing on our part, but at the same time, we're also trying to figure out how much he actually retains when we try and teach him something, because it just seems like this guy won't learn, as I have said in my previous vlog. So anyway, it does that little barrier mishap, and it doesn't want to turn over. And he does everything he's supposed to do with the sensor portion, but he's not being able to figure out what to do on the control panel. So old B goes over there and he's gonna do what he knows how to do, because he knows how to run that thing. And once he gets over there, Moran J starts walking back to his spot, and he's looking over in my general direction. So I point to my eyes and I point over to old B, and I'm lipping the words. Actually, I'm saying the words, "Watch him." That way he can, if he hears me, he hears me. If he doesn't, at least he's got my little hand signals. And he looks at me and he's like, "What?" So I keep doing it. And he just shakes his head and does this whole, whatever motion with his hand. And so I flick him off. Which now, unless you're screwing around with your friends, no one's going to like. But, whatever. He's really pissing everyone off, so I did it. I flicked him off. And he goes up to me with his version of flicking people off, with the fist and the thumb in between your pointer finger and middle finger. He does that to me, and he's like, "F you," and I told him, you gotta watch him so you know what to do next time. He's like, "Oh, F you, I know what to do." He keeps doing his thumb fist thing. And he's like, "I know what to do." It's like, obviously you don't know what to do, otherwise old B wouldn't be over there and you would have gotten it. He's like, "I know what to do. F you, I know what to do." It's like, F you, go do your effing job. I'm done. Now, our acting supervisor has been made aware of this guy's activities. You know, not doing what he's supposed to do when he's told right away, not catching on to anything even though he's been there for a good 2-3 more months. I think now it's been 4. Not putting garbage in the garbage bin like he's supposed to when he's on the line. Because when he's on the line and let's say it's a one-man job and you have like filters, or maybe a 4-man job and there's sleeves you got to put in. It's a little cup like thing that you put in the mold. Well, those come in little boxes, and you're supposed to take the little box and throw it in the garbage when it's done, which you have plenty of time to do, and you have plenty of time to break it down when you do it. He doesn't do that. He just kept throwing them on the floor, and he would argue with the person who tells him that, hey, you have to put these in the garbage. So he's been told a lot about that stuff, and he's not liking it. So with this whole keeping track of his behaviors and whatnot, he's probably going to end up getting fired. They want to get rid of him, so hopefully that happens, and I'm just kind of counting down the days till it does. So a little tidbit here, I did slow down on doing Sea of Thieves because I'm getting bored. It's empty. It's an empty world. I mean, it looks great. I mean, there's some fun stuff you can do, but there's not enough content. I mean, it's all the same thing. So I did slow down with it. I still have fun with it. I'll probably stream it more than just record videos. Once in a while, I'll probably record a video too, but I don't think those videos are gonna, until they add more content, that is, which they plan on doing next month in May. So hopefully that'll bring new life. Hopefully it'll keep the entertainment going. I mean, and to have a ship, a full galleon crewed ship, and have randoms keep spawning in, it's not all that fun, because sometimes you'll get those people that just like go screw yourself and want to wreck it for everyone, or you're waiting on a friend because he had to all of a sudden get off real quick, and then some random guy spawns in and your friend's ready to go. Well, that random guy may or may not, leave, and that's really irritating. But sounds like a lot of that's getting changed and fixed, so hopefully these changes that they're making will make the game better, will make it more interesting, and hopefully all of that will come to par, I guess you could say. But I have slowed down on those recordings and those streams. I have, however, gotten into Far Cry 5. I'm starting to think I might stream those more than record those as well. Playing that game is great fun. I mean, zooming through the woods and whatnot with the vehicles, it's great. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. But there's so many side missions that lead into main missions that I'm thinking it's better if I just stream it. That way I could show you guys some main missions and all that fun stuff. That way you guys don't miss anything. And that's even if you're watching the Far Cry 5 stuff, which I think a couple of you guys have been. But anyway, so that's what's going on with the gaming portion of my life, the channel life, I should say. And that's pretty much what's going on in my life. Not too much stuff. A big thing with the accident. It's work drama. I mean, every day there's frickin' a big S. And Moron J got into it. Oh man, and their big S just makes it worse by mocking them and whatnot. It's funny. Oh, it's funny. But yeah, it's sorry, I'm getting over a cold a little bit. Had some of these tickles. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this look into my life and what's going on with the channel. And hope you guys have a great day.